Hey everyone, the Flying Holucha here, and today we're making a very disappointing and unfortunate video. 3 things I'm going to be discussing in this video is COVID, couriers, and refunds. Now, let me explain in detail each and every one of these, what's wrong with them, and before I do that, I'm going to talk about a few other things. I apologise if I mumble or, stutter or whatever in this video. Well, not exactly stutter, I don't stutter, but if I make a few mistakes because I'm very tired, I haven't quite woken up yet. The reason for that is this morning I was woken up by, God, an almighty racket. It was, oh God, it was so loud. It was a Royal Mail courier came to my door this morning, banging on the door. I thought it was, either a thief or it might have been the police or something. Well, it wouldn't have been a thief because thieves wouldn't bang on the door, would they? No, I thought it was the police or something because I had like 5 big thumps on the door. And it was the Royal Mail courier. It was like a Polish woman, delivering my mail. Basically, she was thumping on the door because this big parcel right here was too big to fit through the letterbox. And I can hear shouting and, arguing in my front garden. She's sort of standing on my doorstep. And I was like, what's going on? Are there 2 people arguing? Is my mailman, or in this case, mailwoman, fighting with the next door neighbour or something, or is she arguing with someone? I have like a little spy thing where, when you get to the door, you can look through little lens sort of thing to see, who's at the door before you open it. And this woman was, she was shouting on the phone to probably one of her friends. I mean, you're supposed to be doing a job. You're supposed to be delivering the mail, in a quiet and pleasant manner. But nope, she was standing on my doorstep, arguing to someone on the phone. This was like 9 o'clock in the morning, arguing on the phone. I was like, it didn't sound like she was arguing to someone at her work. This was some stupid woman who was on the phone to one of her friends talking about something. She was Polish, I could tell, because she said yakshamash. I think that's how are you or something. That's like the first thing she said when I could hear her on the phone. I think that's Polish for how are you. I think that's what it means because I have a Polish friend from school. I haven't seen in ages, never will see again because I don't know if he's still living in England or not. But she's Polish, 100%. I recognised a few words. Cześć was another one. I think that means hello. But yeah, she was probably one of the worst Royal Mail or couriers. Full stop. I walked down the stairs and I saw a hand reach through my letterbox, and she was holding a parcel in her hand. And she reached through the letterbox like that, holding the parcel between like her thumb and 2 fingers. And then she went like that and threw it through my letterbox. Put her hand through the letterbox, holding the parcel, dangling from her hand. And then threw it like that. So it sort of nearly hit my legs as I'm walking down the stairs. So it's bounced off the first step and sort of gone down the other steps like that. And I've gone, well, first of all, my parcel's now damaged. I could tell before even opening it. It was this one, I think. It could have either been her, throwing it, or it could have been, transit, as it was coming from America, this one. But, yeah, this is broken, by the way. Could have been, because it's been shipped over America. Another reason is because it's a really crappy Blu-ray case. I've had the problems so many times. This has happened, Yeah, sorry, I haven't quite woken up yet. I apologise if I mutter or, pause now and then because I'm quite tired. But, yeah, there's loads of problems with these. The Americans don't have as much problem because they just go to their store or it's delivered to their house, in about 2 or 3 days. But this came from America. I ordered it on Amazon for like £45. I made a mistake in my other Future Diary video. My other Future Diary video was like a Region 1, Part 1 and Part 2 unboxing review because I haven't got that anymore. I sold that. The seller was happy with it because I haven't asked for a refund or a return or anything. So I haven't got that anymore. But with the money they gave me, I bought this. I said in the video that it was a Blu-ray and a DVD, but it's actually a Blu-ray and digital. I explained in the description after filming that video that I made a mistake. But the Blu-ray and DVD version is like a big armory sort of case, and it has a sleeve with it. This one is a later one they made, a Blu-ray Classic, the Classics version. This I bought because it comes with the OVA, whereas the English version, we have Part 1 Blu-ray, Part 2 Blu-ray, and then later on they made a complete series Blu-ray, which has all episodes, but no OVA. Whereas the Americans have the OVA. I think there's 20... How many episodes? Yeah, there you go. 26 episodes. The English version, we get 26 episodes and no OVA. The OVA is the final episode, I think. That was it was like an alternative ending. I'm going to kind of spoil it because I need to explain. The original ending, I think he's trapped in some dark world or something, and he's trapped in like a dark world, and the end it just ends like that. But in the OVA, I think might be in Japanese, I'm not sure. In the OVA, this character here meets him in the dark world, and she's sort of happy, and then they kiss or something or whatever. It's a completely different sort of ending to how it is originally, supposed to end, but in the English version, it's completely scrapped. Well, not English version, the English Blu-ray release is completely scrapped because it was in Japanese, I think. It might be in English, the final OVA. I think it was made in English, but yeah, we never got the OVA in England. We got like Part 1, Part 2 DVD, and then the complete series DVD consisting of all 26 episodes, and then they released the Blu-ray Part 1, Blu-ray Part 2, and then Blu-ray Complete Series, which is all three of them are out of print and extremely hard to get. I think Collection 1 you can get for like £25, Collection 2 is like unavailable everywhere, and then the Complete Series one I tried bidding for, only to find out that it didn't include the OVA, so I didn't bid, and thankfully it went for like £50, it did. But it had like a sleeve with it, but I'm not disappointed I didn't win that because that never came with an OVA. It just had the 26 episodes without the OVA. But anyway, what I was saying about this Armory case, Berserk 2016, the American version had a collector's edition. Part 1 came in like a box set. Part 2 came in like a box set. And it cost like £40 because we never got Berserk 2016 released in the United Kingdom. So if we want to watch it, we have to get it shipped over from America. But there's like a seller, I think it's called Toys and Films or something. It's in the UK that orders stuff from America and then sells them for over the price, over the top prices. Like Boogie Pop and others, an anime that I'm watching now, is on Blu-ray for about £48 in the United Kingdom because we haven't got a release of that either. And so they got that shipped over from America and then they sell it for even more because they know if it's shipped from England and not America, people will buy it. But yeah, what is it? Really flimsy standard Blu-ray case here. Berserk, let's get back to that. Yeah, America have Berserk 2016 on Blu-ray and DVD. We don't have it on Blu-ray or DVD. We have to get it shipped over from America. It was a disaster anyway, that Berserk 2016. One, because they got the worst possible director for it. This guy has no past experience in CGI whatsoever. This guy made a really crappy anime series that got bad reviews. No one really cares so much about it. It's like, I think he's got like 6 seasons or something, but it's a really pathetic, sad little children's sort of anime that didn't get much recognition because it was just utter shit. But the director of Berserk 2016, thankfully, another Berserk's been announced. I don't know when it's coming out, but they said it's going to be a new director. Thank God for that. Because the director of the 2016 Berserk didn't know what he was doing. No clue what he was doing. And yeah, he made a Berserk in 2016 CGI, which was just atrocious to look at. The sound effects of, the sword clashing sounded like someone bashing frying pans together. It was painful to listen to. But I bought it anyway. I bought the Australian release because it had all episodes. I think I only paid like £45 or something, which is still a lot. But yeah, Americans have like 2 big boxes, like part 1, part 2, collector's editions of Berserk 2016, which I didn't want to buy as the series wasn't that good. It wasn't good enough to buy the collector's editions. They're like £50 for part 1. It was like £40 for part 2 or something like that. And yeah, it's just too much money for a series that isn't worth buying in the first place. But I bought it from Australia, Amazon Australia or Amazon UK. And it was shipped over from Australia, Amazon. And it arrived broken. Let me show you. See, look. This is what happened. It's broken here. And that's broken as well. It came broken like that. I've done a review of my standard Blu-ray Berserk 2016 Australian release. I'm not going to, go fully into detail. You can watch that video for yourself. I'll leave a link in the description. But the first time I ordered it, it came broken like that. I sent it back, got a refund, which took ages. Ordered another one, came exact same condition, broken there. Sent it back, got a refund like 3 weeks later. And then I ordered it one more time, and it came not broken, so that was just, thank God for that. 3rd time lucky. Ridiculous. And I also have the same problem with my Black Lagoon. I've did a review of that. I even unboxed it on camera. The bottom of it is broken. It looks just like this. It's broken there. This bit in the middle is fine. That clip's still there. But yeah, that's fine. That's fine, except it doesn't click like that. Like this doesn't click either. That's a problem. I kept it because there's only like a little break, but still really pissed off. I'm trying to sell it on eBay. I even had one person who was interested in buying it, and he went, "Oh, can I see the reversible sleeve? Is it ripped or anything?" I even showed it to him, and I went, "No, it's not ripped." And he went, "Oh, okay, thank you." No response from that day on. Didn't want to buy it, even though all he wanted to know was if the sleeve was ripped. I was like, "No, it's not." He's like, "Okay." And that was it. Never heard from him again. So I've still got that listed on my eBay. But this may be a long video, ladies and gentlemen. I apologise, but yeah, when the woman flung it through the letterbox, I actually probably broke it. But she's bashing on the door. I opened the door because she's bashing the door because, like I said, she wanted to get this. She couldn't put that through the letterbox, so she put like a red card through the door to say that, she attempted to deliver my parcel and I wasn't in, but I was in. So I caught her just before she left my front gate, and she went, "Give me a red card, give me a red card." So I gave her the red card. She sort of snatched it off me like that, and then she continued on her way. I was like, of you having a bad day or something? Because she was just shouting on the phone. She was obviously having a bad day, but didn't need to take it out on me, you know, throwing my post through the letterbox, shouting on the phone. Completely unnecessary, but, you know, I don't want to lose her job. That's why I'm not going to complain. But you get stupid carriers like that. But I've said enough about that. It's broken, you know, probably because of her, or maybe because it's shipped over from America and it got broken during transit. This is annoying because I got the original case for this. Of course, the info sheet's missing. This is out of print. You can't get these brand new anymore. When you're getting brand new, you take the wrapping off, and the info sheet is usually taken off with the wrapping, because my Sword Art Online ordinal scale, the info sheet was glued to the back, and you could just peel it off and you get like the other character underneath. I've already done an unboxing of ordinal scale. I'll leave that in the description below as well. I had a problem with that as well because the first one I bought didn't have the info sheet. Long story short. Yeah, let me just show you this. The info sheet's missing. Like I said, part 1 of this. I've got part 1 of this, which I bought over 2 years ago from CEX. It was sealed, but it was sort of open sealed. So the info sheet was still included with it. And unfortunately, like, this is like 3 years ago. Did I say 2 years ago? No, it was 3 years ago. Maybe I didn't say 2 years ago. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I think it's 3 years ago. I was only starting to collect anime. I only had like 2 or 3, you know, anime DVDs or whatever. Blu-rays didn't matter to me. Collector's editions didn't matter to me as they do now. I was just like, oh, I found a little cheap little anime DVD. Let me buy that. That's not me. That's the old me. But I got the wrapping like that. I ripped it off, screwed it in my hand like that, and threw it away along with the info sheet. So I'm annoyed with that. So I got part 1 collector's edition without the info sheet, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I wasn't planning the info sheet to be included. I let that slide because this is out of print now. You can't buy these brand new anymore. I even saw someone listing part 4 of this is season 2 Sword Art Online, part 4, and it was sealed, but for some reason someone had like cut like a rectangle shape, taken the info sheet out, and then resealed it. So I contacted the eBay seller. I wasn't planning on buying it full stop because she was selling it for like £39. I said, hi, you've advertised this sealed. I said, where's the info sheet then? She went, what do you mean by info sheet? I said, well, every single Sword Art Online Season 2 Collector's Edition has an info sheet with it. You've showed the front and the back, and apparently the info sheet is missing and it's been opened. She went, it hasn't been opened. I said, it has, because I bought part 1 Collector's Edition and it came with the info sheet, and this is part 4 and it doesn't come with the info sheet. So someone's obviously opened it before you have taken the info sheet out and then resealed it. And then this person blocked me on eBay because they didn't understand what I was saying. Stupid person. But yeah, apart from that, I've never ever seen part 1, because you get like 4 parts. I've never seen part 1, 2, 3 or 4 sealed. Well, I have. Part 1 is sealed. You can buy it for like £15 on eBay, which I don't want to pay that much for. Seeing as you can get it for like £7 a CX. But then again, when you buy it from the CX, you're going to get problems like this. Let me explain in about 30 seconds what's the problem with this one. But when you buy from CX, usually info sheets are missing because they're second-hand, or the discs are, you know, really scratched or whatever. There's always a catch of CX. It's always a gamble when buying from them, but I buy from them a lot because their DVDs are cheap. They're not that cheap, but sometimes you can get them really cheap than buying them brand new. But let's talk about this. So, original box, see? Collector's Edition Part 2 or 4. Has a stupid sticker on it, but I don't care, I'm sending it back. As a guidebook for Part 2, episodes 8 to 14. Original guidebook, really nice. But I'm sending it back. Is that Reki Kawahara? Hold on. No, that's the director, isn't it? Of the series. I don't know if it's a director, is it or not? Oh, why do I care? But original digipack, I think this is called. See? It says 2. See? 2. Collector's edition 2. But here's the catch. Open it up. I'll give you 3 seconds to figure out what's wrong with this. Okay, 3 seconds over. Episodes 8 to 14. Episodes 1 to 7. Episodes 1 to 7. DVD, Blu-ray. Why have I got Part 1's discs in Part 2's Collector's Edition? So, yeah, these discs are included in a different set. The Part 1 set that I actually have matches these discs. So I've got original box, original booklet, info sheet missing, but doesn't bother me too much as they're out of print and they're rare to get. But yeah, someone in CEX has probably mixed up Part 1 and Part 2's discs and put them in the, the opposite box. But by opposite box, I mean they've taken the contents out and mixed the discs. So someone's bought Part 1 from CEX right now. Someone's bought Part 1 and they've got Part 2's discs with it. And I bought Part 2 and got Part 1's discs with it. And the thing that really pisses me off is... is that in CEX, they only had 3 of these in stock. One of them was from one CEX that is closed at the moment. It has a line going through it, meaning that, they can't do deliveries, they can't do pickups because no one's working due to COVID in that specific CEX store. So until the shops reopen, which is going to be a long time, seeing as Boris Johnson today said that schools are going to we haven't actually seen the broadcast yet of Boris Johnson talking about what his future plans for COVID, because that guy keeps lifting lockdown and then putting us back in lockdown. I'm not going to go too much into that either because I'm tired. I don't want to go too much into detail, but yeah, I've got a lot to go through, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, this video is going to be so long. But, yeah, he said that schools are reopening, but shops won't be opening to April. So shops will not be opening to April. That means... it means that I can't go to CEX and hand this in and get a refund. It means I'm going to have to send it back to them to get a refund. It also means that you can't buy from their store. So it's only collection only now or delivery. But like I said, one store's closed, so it's, Part 2 Collector's Edition will be in their shop amongst all the other DVDs and stuff. So unless anyone's working there, they can't deliver it or collect it or whatever. You can't collect it from them or they deliver it to you through post. But then there's another one, I think it's Manchester, or something. The CX in Manchester is like, we can't deliver, but we can, but you can collect it from us. I was like, what's the point of that? Why can't you just deliver it like every other CX? But no, it's only collection only. And then there was one other one, which was coming from Ipswich, which is this one, doing delivery. So, if you go there now, it says out of stock, unless you want to collect. So, like I said, the other one, I can't remember where it's from, but their store's closed, so can't collect it or buy it from them. Can't collect it anyway because they're too far away. But yeah, that's out of the question. That's like one of them out of the 3 they had available that I can't buy. Like, the second one was from Manchester, can't buy that one because, I have to collect it and I don't live in Manchester. But this one, like I said, came from Ipswich. If I send this back and get my money back, it will be available again in stock, but it will be this one, And if I buy it again, eventually when COVID eases a bit and the shops reopen, there's a chance I can end up getting this exact same one again. So once I get a refund for this, I won't be able to order a new one straight away because, like I said, yeah, it's impossible at the moment. But, yeah, wrong discs for that. I'm not going to get too much into detail now because I've already explained it. I have to send that back, get a refund. So it may be ages until I do a complete, review of Season 2 box set with all collector's editions included, as they're all out of print, and even Part 2 is now unavailable everywhere. So I have to wait for that someone to eventually sell that on eBay or CX, get it back in stock, which will not happen until someone donates, or not donates, just, hands it in, which is unlikely as they're out of print. But now we're going to go into this one. Immediately you can tell what's wrong with this. The box is busted. They're falling apart here. I'm going to try and speed this video up. See? Ripped inside. The first DVD, hold on. This one here. Open it up. For some reason, there's only 3 art cards included. There's 8 slim cases, but only 3 art cards. See? 2 of them look exactly the same for some stupid reason. Except this one looks a little bit more bluish, and that one looks a bit more purplish. Can you tell? Don't know why. That one looks brighter, that one looks darker, doesn't it? But, don't know why there's 8 slim cases you can see right here. Including this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 slim cases, but only 3 art cards. So this art card matches that one. And these 2 match... Where is it? Match this one. So that means probably some art cards are missing. I think probably 5 art cards are missing. Or this might be a duplicate reprint. I don't know, because it doesn't look the same as that. It's slightly different colouring, but yeah. Not to mention, hopefully you can see this. And can you see the scratches all over it? See, you can get some deep scratches there. Yeah, deep scratches there. You can't see it that much on the camera. There you go. Maybe a little bit better now. But, yeah, nearly every single one of these discs are completely, scratched and damaged. Person didn't look after this one bit. They dropped this a bunch of times, damaged the discs. I have to send this back, get a refund, but it's unfortunate because they don't make these box sets anymore. When I bought this, there was 2 sellers selling this separately. One person sold theirs for like £15, but I bought this one. I won this on bid for like 10 quid, but I wish I'd managed to win the bid on the other one now, because in the picture, it showed the front cover of this. That's it. It didn't show, it literally looked like that. Yeah? I was going to show some other pictures. A guy completely ignored me and didn't respond to me. So I bought it anyway. Looked nothing like this. Didn't show any bashes there. Didn't show any breaks there. Arrived like 9 days late. Probably due to COVID, but arrived extremely late. It took him like 3 days to post it after I purchased it as well. That's like 9, 10, and 12 days, it took really to actually arrive, Yeah, that's that. That was damaged as well. So we've talked, what have we talked about? We've talked about the courier, the courier. We've talked a bit about COVID, let's go a little bit more into COVID. Due to COVID, this is the other thing due to COVID, postage, sending things back, refunds, postage. I can't print off a return label because basically the problem with returning things nowadays is you need to print off a return label, and I can't do that because the printing shop is closed due to COVID. The libraries, you need to be a member, which is annoying as who goes to libraries anymore. But you need to be a member to go to the library. I'm not going to become a member. And I can just buy books online cheaper. No one, buys books anymore, rents books or orders books and then returns them. It doesn't exist anymore. Well, it does, but no one does that anymore. They either read them on, on books online. What's it called? When you can just read a book on your phone. 1 minute. Sorry about that. My nan just woke up. She's very agitated. She's like, what was that banging for? What was that noise this morning? Yeah, she's woken up now. She's not happy. She can't get back to sleep. But yeah, let me resume this video. What was I talking about? I've forgotten what I'm talking about now. I think what I was talking about was sending things back, and getting the refunds. But due to COVID, all the shops are closed, so I can't print a return label. But this is another thing that irritates me. My dad's friend, he quite a rich bloke who owns 2 houses, one in America and one in England. But anyway, he prints off return labels for me because he has like a printer. But I keep asking him time and time again. I think that's annoying him a lot. But he hasn't complained. He hasn't said that, stop asking me. But yeah, he's the only guy I can look to, he's the only guy I can ask if he can print something off for me. Because, yeah, he has a printer and none of the shops are open, so I can't print anything off. But eventually he'll get irritated and stop asking, telling me to, stop asking him, but... Sorry, I was distracted there. Yeah, I'm going to have to ask him to print these off again, some return labels to send these back. I don't have to worry about that because, CX provide a return label. But these two I'm going to have to send back. Don't know how I'm going to send that back, seeing as it's from Amazon. But, yeah, I'm going to have to send these back. It's going to be incredibly irritating to have to send these back. But, yeah, due to COVID, it's impossible to get return labels now. So I'm going to have to ask my dad's friend if he'll print one off for me. Like I said, I've asked him, over 5 times, on different occasions, because... Yeah, because I just keep getting stuff that breaks, Like I said with my Berserk, I had to order it 3 times, and then the 3rd time, finally it arrived not broken. I think Berserk, I ordered it from eBay. I ordered Berserk from eBay, from an English seller, and it arrived broken. And then I sent it back, got a refund. I ordered another one from a different seller, selling it for a similar price. That arrived broken, got a refund. Then they sent me another one and I returned it and got a refund. The 3rd one, like I said, was in good condition, which is very rare with these stupid things, as they're very slim, easy, easy to break. But it's just unfortunate. It's really unfortunate that I had to break, in transit. Or maybe because that woman flinging it through my letterbox, but... I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, it's 33 minutes now of me just complaining. I really didn't want to have to make this video, but it came to it. I, had to do it. But when will I be reviewing these? This one, not until a very long time, because like I said, once I send this back, at the moment I can't buy another one because that store, one of them's, in stock in the store, but they can't dispatch it or collect, arrange a collection due to COVID, or deliver it because no one's working at that shop. Can't collect it, like I said, because it's, from Manchester. And, yeah, so it's out of stock at the moment for the time being. So when I send this back, it'll be back in stock, but, yeah, I've already explained that. This one here, I'm going to have to send back because it's broken. I'm going to have to send it back, which is going to be a pain in the arse. because it's from America, so I'm going to have to wait 2 weeks for them to receive it or whatever before they refund me, which is going to be a pain in the arse. This one right here, like I said, I have to send that back, get a refund for that one. So this one may be late March, mid-March, I'll be doing a review of this. Because I have to wait 2 weeks for it to actually, you know, get back to America before they can refund me. Then I have to wait probably another 2 weeks for them to, you know, post another one. Yeah. Pain in the arse, really. This one, like I said, out of print. Very rare that you actually find this one on eBay. You usually just end up with a standard DVD. You know, loads of people are listing these on eBay for like £25, but when you receive it, it's probably like a standard DVD, and I'm not taking that chance. You get a standard DVD and you get the box set. Both have the same front cover. So you'd be like, oh, I might buy that, and then turns out you get the standard DVD and you don't get the actual hardback box set. But sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, what's it? God knows a date for when I'm going to be reviewing the whole box set of complete, you know, season 2 of that. Don't know when. This one, late March, I'm guessing that I'll be reviewing that again once I get a replacement. And this one, God knows until I find someone else that sells it on eBay. But yeah, probably one of the longest videos I've ever recorded. But I had a lot to talk about, so I apologise, ladies and gentlemen. I've got some more unboxings to do, you know, that I've ordered recently, but not many. You know, not many. But anyway, I hope to see you in the next one. Like I said before, I apologise, but it is what it is. I got to not let it get me down. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.